Hey girls, it's Saturday. I know I promised my choir concert footage, but the battery died and I don't have the charger here. So when I'm home next weekend, I'll put it up. So I'm gonna tell you my top 10 favorite books. I know you all know I love to read, but I bet you didn't know what my top 10 favorite books were. So here you go. I only actually have one of them here with me to use as a visual, and all the other ones I have are at home. But anyway, number 10 is A Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers, the first of the Mark of the Lion series. And it's about a Christian girl, and it's in the biblical times. And it's set when Christians, were thrown to the lions, and they weren't, but anyway, she's a slave, a little slave Christian girl, and she falls in love with her slave owner, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. Number 9, I'm looking over here at my list, is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and I think most of y'all have read it, or read part of it, because we had to read it in sophomore English, and Sydney Carton, enough said. Number 8 is Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. It's my favorite because it's really moving, I guess. All of her books are really moving, but I think this one is the most. I'm not going to say why in case y'all are going to read it. I don't want to ruin anything for you, but yeah. And I love Owen Armstrong. Number 7 is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. It's the second of the Hunger Games series. It's one of those books that just surpassed my expectations. I was just like, oh my gosh. The whole time, it's one of those, I don't know how to explain it. It's amazing, amazing. And twists, talk about twists in books or movies. They're a good one. Number 6 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by Jo Rowling. It's on my top 10 because it's just one of those books. Well, I love Harry Potter, and I think it's everything as the last book to a series should be. It was just amazing. I've read a lot of other series, and the last book was never awesome like this one was. I mean, the Great and Terrible Beauty series, the Lux series, the Mortal Instruments series, the Hunger Games series. I feel like there's other ones. The Twilight series. All those were really good until the last book, and the last book just really let me down. And Jo didn't do that with Deathly Hallows. Number 5 is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. A story about a girl who commits suicide, and she leaves tapes, and it's as her suicide notes, kind of. She records tapes, and she records 13 tapes, and each tape is about a person who contributed to the reason why she committed suicide. And it's told from the perspective of one of the guys who's on the tapes, and he receives the tapes and he's listening to them, and it's kind of creepy, but it's really moving, and it's awesome. Number 4 is Looking for Alaska by John Green, and I actually don't have Looking for Alaska here with me, but I have Will Grayson here with me by John Green and David Levithan. I have it here because I got it while I was here. Otherwise, I would be at home. John Green's just hilarious, guys. The book's really funny and it's really moving. It's awesome. But he's so funny. He actually has, I don't know why I'm looking down, I'm sorry. He has a YouTube channel with his brother, and I will link it down in this bottom bar. So, yeah, he's really funny. Check him out. Number 3 is A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. I don't know how to say his name really. Khaled, I don't know. Some name. And it's about girls in the Middle East, 2 girls, and they marry the same man, and he's abusive, and oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. I think most of y'all know what it's about. It's by the same guy who wrote The Kite Runner. Number 2 is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. and it's my favorite Harry Potter book. And I think it might be because it's the first book I had to actually wait for. When I started reading the books, the first 4 were already out, and so I didn't have to wait for them. And the fifth one I had to wait for, and it's just, I think this is the first book I read where a character that I really, really loved and died. You know, that really stuck with me, and it's Harry Potter, guys. I mean, hello. And number 1, which I think most of you already know, is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I love, 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 love this book. And it's here with me because whenever I'm in a bad mood, I'll pick it up and I'll read my favorite parts, and I just feel better. I love it. And if you've seen the movie, you don't know the story at all. So I think I've told most of y'all that though. So yeah, those are my top 10 favorite books. I will see y'all next weekend, and I'll put up that choir footage.